Lacey, can you record it?
I'm recording.
It says recording.
All right, we are going to get this party started, and we are going to get a little housekeeping out of the way. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. It is brought to you by Plexus Independent Ambassadors, and it is not sponsored by Plexus Worldwide. At Plexus Worldwide, we want you to know that the results you're about to hear may vary from person to person, and we do not claim to cure, treat, or prevent any disease. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We're so excited about all of you being here with us tonight, and we really appreciate it. And by you being on this call, it means that somebody cares so much about you that they want you to be healthy. They want you to reach your goals. They want you to be a happier person in general. They want you to experience this Plexus opportunity. So tonight we're going to share a little bit about what Plexus has done for us personally and how much it has changed our lives. So I'm going to introduce my PFF/BFF, Lacey, and she's going to share her testimony and also introduce the other testimonies we have tonight. But at first, she's going to share her personal story with us. So, Lacey, take it away.
Hi, everyone. As Marcella said, I'm Lacey. I started Plexus because I wanted to lose weight. That's it, plain and simple. But after being on the products for about 2 weeks as a customer, I had more energy and was sleeping better than I had in my entire life. I've never been a good sleeper, and I was falling asleep as soon as I hit the pillow. So I decided to sign up as an ambassador so that I could get that wholesale pricing. I said, never would I sell it. I'm not good at that. That's not something I'm capable of doing, I thought. But a couple months later, I had people coming up to me and asking, how are you doing this? You're happier, you're losing weight, what's going on? And that's when I decided to start promoting the business side of it. So about 2 months on being on Triplex and Accelerator, I hadn't lost a single pound, but I had lost 42 inches overall and had gone from a size 14 jeans to a size 6. Now, after 9 months on Plexus, I'm down to a size 4. That's in the same brand and style jeans that the size 14 were. I have a ton of energy, and I'm off of 5 prescription medications. I also want to share a little bit about my kids. I have 3 kids. They've seen a lot of success on Plexus. My youngest was having a really hard time gaining weight. She had a very, very restrictive diet. We were having to put the rest of the family on the same diet because cross-contamination even made her sick. And she was having up to, kind of gross, sorry. She was having up to 20 dirty diapers a day. It was horrible. She wasn't gaining weight. She started losing weight. And the doctors were about to label her failure to thrive at 9 months old. They had run all of the tests. Everything came back inconclusive, including celiacs, but we went ahead and put her on all of these diets. After she hit 12 months, I had just started Plexus, and we decided to bring the ingredients to her doctor and say, hey, can we give this a try? And she basically said, why not? What is it going to hurt? The ingredients are safe. Give it a try. 4 months later, on Plexus, she had gained 6 pounds and can now eat whatever her little heart desires. No problem. She's gaining weight. No more gross diapers or digestive issues. I also want to share a little about my oldest daughter. At the age of 6, she was diagnosed with anxiety and depression. I didn't realize how common it is. And I've actually been able to talk to a lot of other Plexus moms whose kids have also seen success and help with their anxiety and depression. She was on prescription medication for it. And after a year, I really didn't want her on it anymore. I brought all of the information and testimonials to her neurologist. And he said he had heard all about Plexus and he wanted to give it a try. She is now off of those medications and is doing great. I call her my little mini ambassador because she goes around and tells everyone how much better she feels when she's on her Plexus. So that's just a little snapshot. If y'all want more information about that, just send me a message and I'd love to talk to you about it. So just a little bit more of housekeeping here for compliance. Plexus makes no guarantees or projections of income as representatives. We don't want to be misleading. Your success depends on your effort, commitments, your skill and leadership abilities, and how effectively you exercise those qualities. So now I'd like to introduce you to our friend in Senior Ruby upline, Allie. Allie, can you share a little bit about what Plexus has done for you financially?
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, y'all. Thanks for calling in. I can definitely share some. Just like Lacey, I got started on the products. I did not plan to work a business. I did not plan to really do anything involving the business side. And so it's just been kind of a whirlwind and kind of crazy, but also really exciting to have had success in the business side. So I joined Plexus, kind of give you a backstory. July of 2014, I just wanted the discount. I was very skeptical about the products. But after taking the products, I had some great results, and I really just felt the need to start sharing. I just wanted to tell people, and kind of like Lacey said, people start asking, they start noticing changes, so they want to know what's going on, and so you tell them, and they hop on board. So it was last January, so January of 2015, that I really just saw potential with the business. I thought, okay, this might be something, and at the time, I was working full-time as a teacher and, working a lot of hours and not getting paid a whole lot. But I thought that was life. I thought that was how it was going to be. Always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, didn't know if we would be able to financially afford it, but just, trekking along. And so when Plexus came along, I thought, well, this will be a great opportunity to make some extra income for my family. It might be possible, for me to be a work-from-home mom. We can see what happens. So fast forward to this past fall, so September, I started working in a new district, and I kind of had something crazy happen, but I feel like it was definitely like divine intervention, God just working just working in my life. And my school actually overstaffed teachers, and so with school districts, they have to kind of move you around. And so I was being told I was going to have to move to another school, and just very stressful. A teacher, just asked them what it would be like to pack up their classroom in 2 days and move to a different school and all of that. So it was just very stressed and very heartbroken, honestly. And, came home to talk to my husband, and because of our Plexus income, I was able to quit my job. I was able to resign and not have to put myself through the stress of packing up, moving, meeting new kids, teaching curriculum I'd never taught before. If you know a teacher, how stressful that would be. And so I just felt super blessed by that. That same month, I was able to match my teacher's salary, which again, life-changing. I thought I would be a teacher until, I could retire. And so that was definitely a huge blessing for our family. We had no financial repercussions from me being able to just literally quit my job. Then I started working for a company for just a short time, just to kind of figure out what I wanted to do. I was a little still nervous about this whole Plexus full-time thing. And after 3 months as a temp, I decided Plexus is definitely something that I wanted to do full-time. And February 1st, I started working full-time as a Plexus ambassador. And this last month ranked up to Senior Ruby, which in Plexus, that means that it is one of the highest ranks. There's 3 top ranks in the company, and I'm one away. So my next promotion will come with a free Plexus Lexus. It will come with a annual trip to Hawaii for me and my husband. It'll come with 6-figure income. And that's still, guys, I'm just going to be honest, kind of freaks me out to say out loud, because I went to school for 4 years to make very little money. And I knew that going in. And so the idea of doing something like this, network marketing, that I'll be honest, just like wrote off as a pyramid scheme, like anytime people talk about it, that's what I would think. And I was very skeptical. So to be thinking that I'm doing this job full time, that I can do it full time, that it's really a lot of part-time work for full-time pay is just mind-blowing to me. I feel often uncomfortable talking about income, but I know how much of our, society struggles with income. We all are, in debt from, whether it be from, school or, credit cards or cars or our houses. And it can be something that's very, very stressful. And so I know that, when we don't have enough income to make ends meet, it's really, really tough. I know that from experience. I got married very young. My husband got married actually in college, and then he went to grad school when I was a teacher. And so I know that struggle, financial struggle. So Plexus has just been a huge blessing for us. And it's just really changed our lives. And now I make more than I did as a teacher. And I'm not even the top ranks in the company. And so this is doable. This is real life. I'm not someone who has any experience in sales or any experience anything outside of teaching. So anybody can do this. Anybody can. I would be lying if I said that this hasn't been life-changing for us in more than one way, but definitely in our finances, it's given us time freedom. At 25 years old, I don't check in with a boss. I do what I want to Monday through Friday. I take off work. I go to lunch. I go and see friends. I get to call the shots, and I do want to be a mom someday. And so the idea of getting to stay home with our kids and having that as an option, and knowing that's something that I'll get to do. I get to be the homeroom mom. I get to go and see them during the school day, rather than my husband having to do that because I'm teaching a classroom full of kiddos, other people's kiddos, is just huge and amazing and such a blessing. So like Lacey, if you have questions, feel free to reach out to me. I don't mind. I don't mind sharing it all and putting it out there. So thank you so much for having me on the call. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Allie. Sorry, there we go. Sorry, technical difficulties there. Thank you so much for sharing, Allie. And it amazes me every day that in your mid-20s, you've been able to achieve the time freedom and match your teacher's income and be able to do Plexus full time. I really appreciate you sharing. So I want to share a little bit more about the financial aspects of Plexus as a business. There are actually 11 ways that a Plexus ambassador can earn income. When you sell less than $499, you get 15% commission. When you hit $500 or more, you get 25% commission. I don't know about you, but I've looked into a lot of these companies, and not many of them will do a 25% commission. So that's really great. And it's only one of the ways we get paid. So, okay, say you want to get your products paid for each month. You need to have about 3 ambassadors sign up. Once you have about 6 customers and 3 team members, it should pay for your products and a date night or some grocery money each month. Plexus also pays out preferred customer bonuses on top of commission. You get ranking bonuses, and once you hit jewel status, which is emerald, sapphire, diamond with the company, you get a free Lexus and an annual trip to Hawaii for 2 people, plus a 6-figure income. So that's just a little bit of information about that. If you want more information about the Plexus pay structure, shoot the ambassador who invited you a message, or Marcella or myself, and we'd love to give you more information. Now I'd like to introduce you to one of our teammates, Fallon. Fallon, what has Plexus done for your health?
Hey y'all. So I'm struggling. It's still a little bit of a struggle with PTSD. I kept seeing in August of last year, an abusive relationship was ended and I became a single mom. So I was definitely on a budget, and I kept seeing Marcella's post on Facebook about this pink drink and this energy, and I needed energy desperately. PTSD left me almost bedridden. I was in fear to go out in public, and I was especially in fear of men. And it was really, really hard being a single mom to be there with my son. And at this time, he was 6 months old, and that's a pretty important stage of his life. And about, January is when I started Plexus. You know, I had nowhere else to go. I had nothing to lose. And at this point, it became justifiable to start Plexus. And the best option I thought was to sign up as an ambassador. And I had no intentions of selling. I didn't have time. I was so busy trying to provide for my son, trying to get through this PTSD, all these panic attacks I'm having. And it became justifiable to do the $34.95, which has paid for itself already with all the products I've purchased at a discount, a really good discount. And I'm happy to say that I sleep. I can go out in public. I went to the rodeo today in Austin, and I had energy, and it was fun, and it was nice. I needed that, and that's something that wouldn't have happened had Plexus not have become a part of my life. My son also he takes ProBio 5 at night. His pediatrician cleared him. All the products are natural. I mean, what is it going to hurt? Nothing. He sleeps through the night now. I sleep through the night. How can you get any better than that? It's nice. 14 months old, doesn't wake up. It's great. We both get our sleep. The Boost. Love the Boost. Boost is really good. Definitely a little pep in my step on days when I need it. When I'm working, I'm an accountant and I work from home. So late hours, still doing the single mom thing. Plexus I've had one panic attack since January. One panic attack. That's incredible. I still have my days where I'm feeling a little blue, but it's not near as bad. I can still function. I am now a functioning human being, and it's incredible. From where I was to where I am now, huge. I mean, complete 360. I'm so thankful for Plexus, and especially to Marcella, because had she not have been doing her network marketing on Facebook, I never would have found Plexus. Never. So thank you, Plexus. That is my story. Anyone struggling with PTSD, definitely recommend the Triplex combo. That's what I'm on. That's what's gotten me through. My dad is even on Triplex combo, and he, in 1 month of being on it, he went from a size 38 to a 34. That's awesome. I'm not doing this to lose weight. I'm doing it for the health benefits, but it is nice to lose my mama pooch. Gotta admit that one. So Plexus, game changer all the way. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you so much, Fallon, for sharing that. I've also suffered with PTSD, and with Plexus, it has been life-changing. Fernanda, can you please share with us a bit about your health testimony?
Can you hear me?
We can.
Can you see me?
No.
No.
No, but we can hear you. You're good,
Okay.
girl.
Hi guys. Sorry, I don't know why I'm like technology challenged. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys. First of all, I used to be skeptical too. Whenever I first started seeing, people talk about Plexus, the first thing that came to my mind, I was like, oh, this might be just another, weight loss company that, honestly, I've never been looking for weight loss. So to me, that was not the first thing that popped into mind, like, oh, I want to do that. But later on, I started seeing a few people post on their Facebook about different things that Plexus had helped them with. And those things I actually could relate. And that was gastrointestinal problems like IBS, which I have suffered for the last 9 or 10 years, anxiety or depression,
also headaches, and I saw a lot of people talking about how much energy they had with these products. So that caught my attention, and also my best friend Marcella had been taking it for a while by the time I decided to jump in. And I mean, just seeing her, it was incredible. I saw her, you know, from the moment she had her baby, and she had a little bit of that, you know, baby weight still, and she lost it so quick once she started with Plexus. I mean, I saw that. I also saw that she had a lot of energy, which to me was crazy because, you know, she was a new mom. And not only that, she also has 5 stepkids. So that's a lot. I also saw that she was, you know, happier and just overall healthier. So of course I had to try it. For, you know, a lot of people that know me, like I said, I've suffered from a lot of gastrointestinal problems. I've been on all kinds of medicines. I've tried home remedies. I've tried so many things. I would try anything. It was a point where I kind of had thought that I was going to be on medication for the rest of my life. And I always walked out in my purse. It was like a pharmacy. I had things for, you know, like constipation or diarrhea because I never knew what was going to happen. And I always had headache medication. I always had my anxiety meds because, I mean, honestly, my IBS would always trigger anxiety, which in return will give me, you know, more IBS. It was terrible. So, I mean, I had nothing to lose. Marcella told me you have a 60-day money back guarantee. So I was like, all right, let's do this. So I tried it, and honestly, within 3 months, I was able to wean off all of my medication. That was just huge. I cannot explain to you how good it feels to walk around and not have any medicine in my purse, walk around and say, you know, I can eat pretty much anything and know that I'm going to be able to be okay. Also, my anxiety levels have dropped incredibly. My headaches have too. I feel so much better. It is so nice to go weeks without a headache. And the energy, I mean, I've never been a big energy drinker, but I definitely would drink coffee sometimes. And now I haven't had coffee in probably 4 months since I've been on this. And just the energy that I get through my day, I love it. I love how easy the products are. I know some of the girls touched a little bit on the products. I love that I can, you know, just take them at night, and then my pink drink, I take it in the morning. It's so easy. It's not a ton of pills and a ton of things you have to remember. I sleep so much better. Honestly, the ProBio is my new best friend. You sleep so good. So that's kind of like my story. I'm honestly so happy, and I cannot stop telling people about it. It has been life-changing. I'm hoping, you know, I will keep doing this for as long as God wants me to. And I just love sharing it. I'm really happy with the product. So I don't know what else I can say. I've seen amazing changes in my life and also my family's. I have all of my family taking it. I have my boyfriend taking it, and they're all really happy and seeing a lot of help and relief to some symptoms that some of them also may have thought that they were stuck with, just like I thought I was stuck with. So that's my little story. That's my little testimony.
Thank you so much for sharing with us today, Fernanda. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing. If you guys didn't know, I have known this girl since we were 12 years old. So it's been, how old am I? 26 now. I don't even know how many years that is, like 14 years now. And you look at her and she's gorgeous and tiny and just happy. You would have never guessed she needed so much help because, you know, all these issues, like you just kind of think that you just have to deal with them and that's life. And you just, you know, it is what it is, but it doesn't. Like, I'm so happy she finally decided to, you know, give Plexus a try, because she is so much better now, and I'm so happy that she's feeling so much better now. So thank you so much for sharing your story with us tonight. And I'm gonna share my story a little bit. Like she said, I was actually, you can blame it on my diet. You can blame it on my workout schedule, because I've always been a healthy eater. I've always worked out. I actually met my husband because he was my boxing trainer. So I worked out. Like, it wasn't an issue for me. So, a lot of people think that, working out and healthy eating, that's going to fix all your issues. It doesn't. Like, sometimes your body just needs more help than that. And I used to be such a confident, healthy person and just like felt happy all the time. And, after I had my daughter, I just wasn't feeling right. I just wasn't feeling happy. I wasn't feeling healthy. I just felt so tired, so sluggish. I was a bartender for 9 years. And after my daughter was born, I had to go back to work after she was 3 weeks old. And that was really rough for me. You have a 3-week-old baby at home. You have to go back to work. And bartending means you come home at 4 in the morning. And it was rough. It was exhausting. I was addicted to caffeine. I was addicted to Red Bulls. I was drinking 2 to 3 Red Bulls every day. I wasn't feeling happy. Life just wasn't exciting for me. And it wasn't a good thing. And I knew I had to do something about it. So I heard about these Plexus products and gut health and how much it helps you. So I said, you know what? I'll do it. What do I have to lose? Worst comes to worst, I get my money back. That 60-day money back guarantee. If it does help, hey, I'm doing better. I'm on my journey to being better, feeling better. Let's do it. Why not? 11 months into this, I cannot tell you how grateful I am. And I know that God put Plexus into my life for a reason. Like, I was tired. I was just tired of life in general. And Plexus has been such a blessing for me. I haven't touched the Red Bull since April 19th of 2015. I remember the date because it's the date I joined Plexus. Like, your blood sugar being regulated is everything. Like, seriously, everything. I've suffered really bad anxiety for a long, long time. My anxiety is to the point where my husband used to work downtown, like downtown 6th Street in Austin. So if he didn't answer his phone, I was planning his funeral. Like, in my head, he is dead. Something bad happened. It was done. Like, I was so terrified. It's just my anxiety, and I understand that now, but it's exhausting. Just living with anxiety is really, really exhausting. So I haven't had that in a long time, and it just feels good. It feels good to just be excited about life. And, like Fernanda said, I do have 5 stepkids plus my daughter. So that's 6 kids. I went from 0 kids to 5 kids to 6 kids. It's a little bit exhausting, but it's fun. And it should feel fun. And before Plexus, it didn't feel fun. But now it is. Like, I love my family. I love just hanging out with them. I just love life now. And I didn't before. And I know a lot of you can relate to this. Sometimes you just feel sluggish. You just feel tired. And let me now explain to you. Oh, actually, I want to tell you guys, that's my health testimony, but also I want to share with you guys because I'm so excited because it's so new to me. I'm a stay-at-home mom now, which is amazing because I've had a job since I was 16 years old. I'm 26 now. My dream was to be a stay-at-home mom because I had a stay-at-home mom because my mom was always there for us no matter what. I didn't have that option. Like I said, I had to go back to work when my daughter was 3 weeks old. It is what it is. You have to go back to work. You just gotta do it. I was actually able to quit my job 4 weeks ago. And I had that job, not that job specifically, but I was a bartender for 9 years. So I was actually able to quit 4 weeks ago, and I am now making more than I ever was bartending and managing a bar. Plexus has allowed me to actually make more now than I ever was bartending. And if you've ever been in the service industry, cash is easy. It just, you take it home every night, whatever. I'm actually making more now with Plexus, and it's just been such a blessing. It's not really about the amount, but it's just the fact that I'm making enough now with Plexus to actually just stay at home with my kids, which is what I've always dreamed of. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, and that's just such a big blessing. So now let me explain to you about the products. Let me tell you how the products work. So we have 3 main products, which is the Plexus Slim, ProBio, and BioCleanse. So Plexus Slim is this little pink drink. We call it a little pink drink, and it's a little crystallite pack. I had one in here. I lost it. I'm sorry. It's a little crystallite pack looking thing. So you open it up, you put it in your water in the morning, you shake it up, you drink it. The awesome thing about this, though, it's not a meal replacement, but what it's going to do to you, it's going to actually regulate your blood sugar, your blood pressure, your cholesterol, and your lipids. What I mean by this is when your blood sugar is regulated, you're going to have energy all day. And there's no caffeine in it. There's no bad stuff in it. It's just, there you go. Thank you. Thank you for sharing it. Like, I don't have it. I missed it. There's no caffeine in it at all. There's nothing bad in it. It's just your blood sugar is actually being regulated. It's all natural ingredients. When people talk about that 2 p.m. crash, you don't get that anymore because your blood sugar is not like, a roller coaster at Six Flags anymore. You just feel okay all day. That's what I like to explain it to people. Like, you're awake. You feel okay. You feel fine. You don't feel like you need that Snickers bar. That, I don't know, whatever you drink, that Monster, that Red Bull. Like I said, I used to drink 2 to 3 Red Bulls every single day just to feel alive. Not anymore. Like, you just feel fine. Like, you don't need that anymore. You know what you're gonna crave now? Water. You want that water in your life. It just feels great. Like, you don't want those brownies anymore. You don't crave sugar anymore. It actually curbs your appetite. So Slim's just amazing. The little pink drink, it's just amazing. So that's how the pink drink works. And let me tell you my favorite analogy, which I actually learned from Alex. And I love to explain this to people because
we have less than a minute, Marcella.
Oh man. Okay. So hurry. Okay. Fish tank. Okay. So this is how ProBio and BioCleanse work. So let's say your gut is a fish tank, and your fish tank's really dirty, and you pour all the dirty water out, and then you put clean water in it, but you don't scrub it. So what's gonna happen to that clean water? It's just gonna get really dirty. So your ProBio is going to come in there and actually scrub it. Your ProBio is going to scrub all the dirty stuff in there. And then BioCleanse comes in there, and the BioCleanse is going to get rid of all the nasty stuff that the ProBio cleaned, the ProBio scrubbed. So that's how TriPlex works. It's going